The digestion occurs with the help of digestive system. We have learnt that digestive system mainly consists of two parts, the digestive tract and the digestive glands or the organs. Now we have learned that the digestive tract contains various parts and we have seen their features as well. So in this lesson we shall cover the digestive glands or the organs. Let's start understanding the salivary glands first. The salivary glands. The salivary glands, they are present in the oral cavity. So we see that they are present in the oral cavity. Now it is important to understand that these are basically exocrine in nature, which means that they secrete their secretion with the help of duct. So that is why we call them exocrine in nature. Next, if we find out, we see that they secrete some digestive enzymes. So this is about the salivary glands. Now the salivary glands, they are present in your human body in 3 pairs. So let's see how they actually appear like. So if we start making a diagram of a facial region where these salivary glands are found, we will observe that there are 3 pairs and these 3 pairs are present in the different locations. Let's find out what are these locations. Now let's see the nasal cavity. This one is the nasal cavity in here. Ears. Okay, next we are going to see the oral cavity, which is this. And now let's find out the structure of the salivary glands. So these are the salivary glands in here. Okay, so you see that there are 3 pairs and these 3 pairs are 1, 2 and this one. Okay, so we see that they are located at around the oral cavity but at different locations. So if we start labeling them, we will find out that this one, the first one, it is the parotid gland. Its name is the parotid gland. These are the largest salivary gland. Okay, the second one in here, these are the submandibular gland. So the submandibular gland, and the third one in here, these are the sublingual glands. So these 3 are the salivary glands which are present in the facial region in here. Now let's talk about these in detail. So the first one, the parotid gland. These are the largest salivary gland and they are present anterior to the ear. Here we can see that this is the ear and these glands are present anterior to the ear. Now like I just told you that the exocrine salivary glands, they secrete their secretions with the help of ducts. These glands also, they possess their ducts. So first of all, if I see this one, the parotid gland. So where are their ducts? Basically these ducts that you can see in here, these are the ducts for parotid gland and we call them Stenson's duct. So the Stenson's duct arises from the parotid gland and they carry their secretion into the oral cavity. Similarly, the duct for the submandibular gland is called the Wharton's duct. Okay, this is the Wharton's duct. And lastly, the ducts for sublingual glands are called Bartholin's duct. Okay, so these are the Bartholin's duct. Now we have seen the 3 salivary glands. This is important to note in here that the infection of parotid gland, it causes a disease which is called mumps. It causes mumps. So the parotid gland, which is present anterior to the ear, the submandibular gland, which is present at the floor of the oral cavity, and the sublingual gland, which they are present below the tongue. So this was about the salivary glands in our body. Now, like I just said, that they secrete some secretions. So what are these secretions? As the name suggests, these are the salivary glands. So what they are going to produce? They help in the production of saliva. Now we are very well aware with the term saliva, and the saliva is produced for around 750 to 1000 ml each day in our body. Their pH is around 6.8, which means they are slightly acidic, and they are divided into two major compositions. So first one is the solvent, which is majorly comprised of water, which is almost around 99.5% of our saliva. The second are the solute, and these solutes are again divided into two parts. These are the salivary amylase and the lysozyme. So the salivary amylase, it is also called as ptyalin. It is also called ptyalin, and these are the starch digesting enzyme. So the salivary amylase or ptyalin, these are the starch digesting enzymes. So when you eat the food, the starch present in your food is partially digested by the salivary amylase. Next, if we see the lysozyme, the lysozymes, they are again the enzyme which help in killing or destroying the microbes. So they can also be called antimicrobial in nature. Now moving forward, the salivation, the process of salivation, it is stimulated by two cranial nerves, which are cranial nerve 7th and 9th. So cranial nerves, it means that these nerves, they arise from the brain, and these two, the 7th and the 9th, they basically help in the stimulation for the process of salivation. So we have seen that salivary glands, they are responsible for the production of saliva, and there are three salivary gland pairs present in our body, and these are parotid, submandibular and sublingual. The parotid glands are the largest salivary glands, wherein the sublingual glands are the smallest salivary glands. Moving forward, let us see the second organ of the digestive glands or the organs, and these are the teeth.